Hello everyone, this is Shining Noctowls, and tonight I'm gonna try to redo this video for you guys. I tried to do it before, but I noticed at the end of the video that it was not capturing my mic for whatever reason, so I will try my best to go over the video again, as it were. So, where to start? So today I went to Cheney, Washington, which is in the eastern part of Washington. It was a fair distance to get there from North Idaho. That it was. It was 57 miles to get there, and I was looking to potentially look at some of the tiny homes there, and it I noticed it was 11 miles from the closest town, as it were, which is Cheney. So I had to go 11 miles from Cheney to there, and when I got there, the signal dropped, so my phone signal dropped, and when I got there, um, I tried speaking to one of the residents there, to see if I could find the realtor. And, he gave me a wee bit of an attitude, but that happens. But, he directed me to the realtor, and I found her, and I spoke with her. And I noticed when I got into the tiny home, it was well built and, with brand new appliances and everything. But I noticed that the bedroom was smaller than my office room, and that the loft, that I tried climbing up to, I couldn't even stand up there. Um, Even though you could probably put a small mattress there and, store some stuff there. And so, uh, you know, I long story short, I told her I was visiting Olympia, Washington, to kind of, you for a friend essentially, or a connection, to, you know, just like how she visited my town here in North Idaho years ago. I figured I'd do the same for her. And she said, "Oh, that's neat." But she did tell me that Western Washington was very different than Eastern Washington, with Eastern Washington being very conservative, and things like that, and Western Washington being very liberal. That's fine and dandy and things like that. But yeah, no, um, I just figured, if someone is willing to, go to your house and, they try your barbecue steak, then I think it's only fair that you try their Thai noodles, as it were. And so yeah, but other than that, I just told the realtor that if I come back to Olympia and if I'm still interested in the tiny home, I'll let her know. And it probably won't be unless if I have a change in opinion, just because I just don't really think it's meant for me. But nonetheless, I figured it was worth visiting. But yeah, I noticed that Eastern Washington has a very grungy feeling to it, where you know it just kind of seems a wee bit dirty, and not all the people seem happy being there. But I know that I spoke to a friend of mine, and he said depending on the part of town you're in, some places in bigger towns can be nice, and others can be a little bit more sketchy. But that's okay. Even here in Kootenai County, it can be like that as well. But yeah, but I figured, going to Western Washington to Olympia, I feel like that, regardless if my connection, if, if Calf, lives there or not anymore, regardless of that, um, you know, I figured, it will still be good to complete that circle for her, and because I know for the longest time, she wanted me to come out there and visit her at least once, I feel like. And at the time, it was tough for me because I was upset with with certain things that had happened in our connection. But I've learned to forgive her since as well as myself. And I feel like recently, she told me in a vision that, know that I'm proud of you, sweetie, and that I will love you no matter what. And it just really spoke to me. It really did. And I feel like, the least I can do is visit and just complete that circle for her. And I know one of my friends who lives in the area, or in Oregon. He's actually going to go and visit me. He was a little bit concerned because he wants to make sure everything is fine if when I go to Olympia, and that if I do bump into her for whatever reason, if she still lives there, that things will go okay. And I told him that even if she may not want to speak to me physically, uh, I will still love her regardless, because I still, I love her freely, and I will always cherish, the gift of love that she shared with me. I always will. And that's why, like, even if, the outcomes may not seem certain. Again, I'm just really doing this just really to complete that circle. Yeah, complete that circle. And I think the visit will bring that closure and that healing that I've really needed for a very long time now, to really complete that circle and to really just just release it and heal from it. Yeah. And I feel like there's a reason why I'm going there. Yeah. And I'm also going there too because, I would want to be surrounded by people who would also honor her too, honor people like her that go through that journey of transitioning. Yeah. And whether it's Olympia or elsewhere, I just feel like that really just doing that. Just like how I do for my other trans friends that I've made, over the years now, or in the last year or so. I feel like she really inspired me to make those friends. Her her being a connection with me really inspired me to really open up to a whole group of other people that I may have not initially. So, and all of them have become great friends as well, and I really appreciate them. And I'm glad that that they're there on the journey with me. But yeah, I figured this will be good. This will be good. And hey, it'll give me a different perspective of the western part of Washington and a different kind of outlook on things for sure. And so, I think that this trip will definitely be healing indeed. I really do feel that from the bottom of my heart. It, and I feel like she would want me to do this too. I really believe that. I really do. And I feel like that um crossing that tunnel and just crossing that gap or that chasm into a new beginning, I really think that it will be good. It will be good for me to make that leap and to really just believe and have the strength, just like how she did when she came here, and how it was tough for her, going all the way from there to here, but she made that leap, because she wanted to see me. And I feel like I'm doing that leap for her, to at least visit her town, even if she's not there or not anymore, just to return the favor, to return the favor. And and so yeah, I think that yeah, I feel like I really feel like this will be good. This will be good. I really feel that this was meant to be. I feel like this was meant to be. And I know it sounds strange, I know it seems like there's no scientific evidence for any of this, and I know my friend, may have felt the same way, but nonetheless, I feel like that this will be good. This will be good to make this journey and to finally complete that circle. Yeah, finally complete the circle. Yeah, yeah, yeah. This will be good. This will be good. Yeah, this will be good. Yeah. Anyways, though, I hope you all found the video insightful, and I hope you guys all take care. Peace. Or Song of Full. Bye for now. Song of Full.